Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video about what's going on at Image right now, and most likely we're going to see all over the place. There's some new news that came out today, and a little bit of old news that came out a couple days ago. The new news is going to affect you a lot more. I just want to make this a quick video and kind of explain what's going on. So, number one, there's been a shortage in the supply chain, paper, all that. So, Image a couple days ago announced that they weren't doing second printings anymore starting as now. So there will be no more second prints. How that affects you? Well, multiple ways. First, if you, a buyer, miss the comic, okay, it's going to be hard to get. It's going to be, the first printing is going to be hard to get unless you buy everything. And which will in turn, if the book heats up, will make the value of the comic a lot more. So in regard to speculators and buyers, my advice to you is if you see number ones, buy them. I would always say that. But now we have the problem with the paper shortage and everything else going on. Now this is something that Image is putting in effect. Now, does this mean long lines at a comic book store again trying to get their comics? How do comic book stores order from now on? Do they order much bigger? That's the first issue. The second issue is pretty significant. This is a direct quote from Image. Something else that I wanted to make aware, this is to retailers, that everyone is aware, and you already know, is the effect the ongoing paper shortage is going to have on exclusives specifically. Due to the difficulty in securing materials for print runs, we've had to make some more strict criteria regarding damages when it comes to exclusives, okay? What qualifies as damages and what will be done in the case of damages. The chance of a reprint for damages is next to nothing at this point. It's much more likely that credits will be issued when needed, so please take that under consideration when placing your orders. I would very much recommend holding off on pre-selling your entire print run of exclusives. I'd hate for any of you to run into a situation where you have to let down your customers. Now listen, this is huge when it comes to exclusives. What they are saying is, again, if you didn't understand, because of paper shortages, they can't guarantee if you get damages, they're going to reprint the book. So, if you get a print run of 500 for an exclusive, you're a store retailer, and you pre-sell them, they're telling you that you should not pre-sell them until you receive them. If you pre-sell them and they're damaged, you're screwed. That's what they're telling you. You're basically screwed. You most likely get a credit instead of a replacement printing. So, for buyers out there, beware, I hate to say it, beware of pre-ordering Image exclusives from other stores, knowing this now, or be happy with the fact that you might not get a decent copy. Sellers, pre-sellers, eBay, if you care about your feedback, I would suggest waiting until you get the books in hand. And in regard to retailers, I think a lot more retailers are going to be afraid of doing exclusives now because there is no guarantee. They get what they get. And that really goes down to everybody. Retailers, exclusive buyers, we're going to get what we're going to get. Now, I want to read something else. Please be advised that we are entering into agreement to provide a comic fit for sale through a comic shop. There is no guarantee that the comics received should register at any specific professional grading level. What that means, guys, is If I pre-sell at my store, you know how I do near min or better in my economicsandcomics.com? I can't do that for Image anymore. I have to strictly put, you're going to get what you're going to get. It says here, there is no guarantee that the comics received should register at any specific professional grading level. Small rolls, minor spine ticks, and other very small cosmetic blemishes or printer issues are not going to be grounds for credit or replacement. Okay. Basically, what it's telling us is if we are damaged, we got to report them immediately and pray. Plus photos now, with photos with Diamond. We have to pray that we can get an actual replacement for our customers. So as myself, as a retailer, I am now specifically saying for Image, you get what you get. Now, this is a double-edged sword because you have to choose. Number one, first printing is all you're going to get. No more second printings, right? So if a new book comes out and it's hot and it gets picked up, it's going to go up in value. And that's it. There's only one printing. There's no other printings of the book. So either you get it or you don't get it. Second, they're going to be damaged. There's a pretty good chance that in regard to grades, 9/8 are going to be hard to find. Again, this isn't a Penguin issue. This is now an Image Comics issue. Here's another problem with it is Diamond shipping. So the books might come straight from the printer and they're really good, right? And they go from Image to Diamond, and then Diamond boxes them up how they do, and then we get them, and whatever happens in transit, we're screwed. Okay? So I think this is a really big deal. I know this picture's funny, but I didn't really want to, I just wanted to talk about it. Imagine a new hot book's coming out. Let's just say the FOMO of Key Collector or whoever says this next book is picked up. It's an Image comic. All your pre-orders are done, and it's new comic book day, and that's what it's going to look like outside at your comic book store. And your comic book store most likely will not have the book, or they will be damaged, and you are not going to care. You're not going to care if it's damaged or not. That's where we're going. So I just wanted to report that news in regard to Image. I hope some of this made sense to you. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Look, there's nothing that I guess they could do because of the paper shortage and all the holdup. But it's almost like there's no guarantee on the comics now. They will either refund you or that's it. That's basically what they're saying. And they're not second printing books because of the shortage. So for a retailer that decides to do an exclusive comic, it's rolling the dice. You're playing Russian roulette if you pre-sell those books before you get them. And you guys, I'm telling everyone, I'm telling retailers, I'm telling resellers, I'm telling buyers, be careful, because it's a, for me as a retailer, I'm going to get the books. Some people won't be happy, they won't, but I'm going to make sure that I specify, look, there's no guarantee on the grade here. I can't, because they're telling me not to guarantee grades. So I'll pre-sell it to you. But shit, this book could be bent in half. You have to be okay with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do. And the worst thing is that it's going to be coming through Diamond. Instead, Image, if they were smart, they would figure out a way. If they have to do this right now because of printing shortage, they have to figure out a way to ship direct. So it's less hands. I don't want to knock Diamond out of the picture here, but if you're counting on condition, once it's left your store, once it's left Image, head somewhere else. It's out of your hands. And especially when it gets to Diamond and gets thrown in these other boxes and then it gets shipped again, the possibility of having damaged comics and not getting replacements for them is 100% right now. They are telling you it's 100%. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, you probably didn't, but I wanted to tell you about it, and that's what's going on. We'll see you guys later, and thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.